Welcome back to BlackAtApp. I'm your host, Nick Fluid. But you can also call me your residential blurred. Happy April. We're almost at the end of our season, but don't worry, this episode is going to be packed, so let's get into it. Our recurring host, Sophia Simples, took the time out of her day to show us where she finds some peace of mind. Let's get to know her a bit more after work hours, maybe try a sample. Enjoy.
Hi guys, welcome to my spot. So guys, I was just finishing up a good chapter of my book and I wanted to tell you where we're at today. So today we're at Brookshire Park. We're more towards the edge of Boone, but we're right in a beautiful spot. There's hikes, there's water, there's trails. We have everything here. So I like to come to Brookshire Park and I like to, like I just said, I love to go on walks on the trails. I love to take the beautiful hike that's up to the top of the mountain and there's a swing up there that I love to swing on. I love to sit over here by the water and just watch and just listen. It's a beautiful spring day and it's the perfect weather to get out here, to bring your blanket, to bring your hammock, and to sit. And for me, it's a really great time to sit in my gratitude and to think about all of the beautiful things going on around me, especially with this beautiful scenery. I will say, because of Hurricane Helene, we have seen a little bit of damage at this beautiful park. There's a lot of fallen trees, there's a lot of, I'd say, disheveled trails, but I think that that's all in part of finding the beauty in things and finding the beauty in change. And even when things are getting hard or even when things are a little bit askew, that you can still keep pushing and still find the joy and the love in everything. Well guys, thank you for meeting me at my spot. Come out to Brookshire Park if you think the vibe is right. Cut the camera!
Thanks, Sophia and Aiden. Next up, a recent moment in history. Senator Cory Booker made history this week on the Senate floor. The New Jersey Democrat and the state's first black senator spent an astonishing 25 hours and 4 minutes in the chamber delivering a speech, breaking the record that was previously held by Strom Thurmond in 1957, a segregationist who filibustered for 24 hours and 18 minutes in an attempt to oppose the Civil Rights Act. How moving is it that this record was broken by a black man? After leaving the floor with an impressive record under his belt, Booker spoke to reporters who brought up the previous record holder. Booker responded, "Of all of the issues that have come up, all the noble causes that people have done or the things that people have tried to stop, I just found it strange that he had the record. And as a guy who grew up with legends of the civil rights movement myself, my parents and their friends, it just seemed wrong to me. It always seemed wrong." When MSNBC's Rachel Maddow asked him, he responded, "To be candid, Strom Thurmond's record always kind of just really irked me. That he would be the longest speech, that the longest speech of our greatest Senate floor was someone who was trying to stop people like me from being in the Senate. So to surpass that was something I didn't know if we could do. But it was something that was really, once we got closer, became more and more important to me." Booker spoke about a wide range of topics, including the state of the world, taking an aim at President Trump, Elon Musk, the needs of the American people, and even bestowing personal stories. He took no break to go to the bathroom nor eat a meal. Keep in mind that Thurmond had his aides set up a bucket in the cloakroom so he could keep a foot on the Senate floor if he needed to relieve himself. When Cory Booker was asked about his strategy, he admitted that he had fasted for days before the speech. The closer he got to achieving the longest Senate speech, the more people sent words of encouragement to Booker and his team. His live stream on TikTok that displayed the speech garnered over 350 million likes, and several Democratic colleagues, including former Vice President Kamala Harris, expressed support in a time that seems so hyper-fixated on Trump's America. It's refreshing to see something positive we will see in the future history books. Thank you, Cory Booker. We are going to have a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome to Boone, North Carolina. Located along the Blue Ridge Parkway, nestled in the Appalachian Mountains, there is no place like it. Take a stroll down charming King Street, where you are sure to see a familiar face welcoming you. In the summer, go tubing down the New River, where the water runs almost as deep as our mountaineer pride. When the leaves change in the fall, pack a picnic and head to Thunder Hill Overlook, where the skyline is so vibrant you can't help but send a picture to all of your family and friends. In the winter, check out one of our nearby ski resorts, where Yosef might just challenge you to a race down the slopes. And year-round, you can take in some of the most breathtaking views wherever you turn. As soon as you arrive in Boone, you'll realize there is something special in these mountains. Welcome home, and welcome to the valley.
Bryce in the shotgun takes a snap. Troy sends 4. Bryce rolls left, gonna heave it deep, and it's not gonna get there. It's caught by Christian Horn. He's around the outside, and he scores! He scores! App State wins! Holy mother meatballs! It's a touchdown for App State on a Hail Mary! Christian Horn! Touchdown!
What once were rows of crops are now hallways for growing our future. The old ways that served generations before are now the perfected paths of tomorrow. These mountains have always called to the pathfinder, the trailblazer, the innovator. The faces and structures may change, but one thing remains constant: access to higher education, here and always at App State.
Welcome back. Now, as some of you know, App State had a musical guest come to campus recently. Although I wasn't able to attend the Leon Thomas concert, Cammy's got the scoop.
Hey BlackAtApp, it's Cammy, and today I'm going to be showing you what I did last Thursday because I saw someone in concert that you might recognize, so let me show you. So do y'all remember Victorious? And do you remember this guy, Andre? Well, his name is Leon Thomas, and he won a Grammy with SZA for Snooze. Yes, that Snooze. And I found out through Instagram that he was coming to our school on March 27th. So I decided to go. So me and my roommate got ready and we went to the show. And y'all, this man did not disappoint. So today I'm going to show you some of the footage I got. And I'd like to apologize for my screaming and moving around, but I was having so much fun I literally couldn't help myself. Y'all, when I tell you this man came out swinging, it was so exciting. I was losing my freaking mind. And he started out with his song called How Fast.
Let's go!
Literally, first of all, he plays guitar, like this crazy solo riff off with his guitarist who is super talented, and then he switches places with his drummer and he starts freaking playing the drums and he goes crazy. After he played the hit song MUTT, then he played his really emotional song, Breaking Point, and he had us all turn our flashlights on, and it was so beautiful and soulful. I loved every moment of it. And then the last song, his encore song that he played, was Treasure in the Hills, which is my favorite song of his. And to top it all off, guess who got the pick that he was playing the guitar with? Me. So basically, I'm God's favorite, and we love Leon Thomas. If he's near you, go check him out. He's a wonderful live performer, and go check out his new album, MUTT, where all these songs are from, and a bunch of other gems that I'm not able to talk about in this video. So, yeah, bye guys!
Thanks, Kemi. What do I got on? Oh, I'm rocking a gray polo, khakis, and some pearly whites. Let's go to Jaden for our beloved fit check.
What's up, everybody? I'm Jaden with BlackAtApp, and as you can tell, it is a beautiful day outside. I'm here with another fit check. Let's go find some fire fits. Come on. So, who am I here with?
Rachel.
And real quick, who is this little guy right here?
This is Juno. He's a ball python. He's 6 months.
I'm at a loss for words. That's amazing. I'm loving both of y'all's fits. I'm loving his color scheme. I'm loving your outfit. Go ahead and break it down for us.
All right. Well, he's repping App State, and I'm repping Goodwill all the way through. Yes. And yeah.
Do you have for like some fashion advice for the people out there? Maybe that's wanting to get into thrifting. Maybe that's wanting to get into fashion. Y'all are killing it.
Go to Goodwill. Shop cheap.
And Juno, do you have any words?
He's speechless.
Absolutely speechless. Well, thank you again for your time. Loving the fits. Y'all keep being yourself. And thank you. On to the next. All right. So who am I here with?
I'm Tessa.
All right, Tessa. I'm loving the fit. It's looking amazing, for sure. Go ahead and break down the fit for us from head to toe.
These are from someplace in Michigan. I don't really remember. They're nice though. Been through a lot with me. These jeans are from my old roommate. This is from Thrift Smith Vintage, I think, somewhere in like Blowing Rock, or I don't know, somewhere around there. And then this I found in my drawer. And then this is from an antique store. So, yeah.
If you have any advice for someone that's trying to get into fashion, maybe that's wanting to get into, going to antique stores, things like that, what do you have for them?
Wear what you like. Wear what you love. There's a big difference between wearing what is trendy and wearing what you like, and it's hard to tell the difference. But once you have that, you will have amazing outfits for the rest of your life. That's my advice.
All right. Well, Tessa, thank you again. I'm loving the outfit. Keep being yourself, and we're on to the next. All right. So who am I here with?
Kiki.
Kiki. We spotted you from down the hall, literally ran you down. I'm loving the outfit. I'm loving the Chucky. I'm loving the cross. Go ahead and break it down for us, head to toe.
I bought these legally at the Happy Place. I got this off of King Street at, I think, Shop something of King Street. I got this, I think, at Spirit Halloween or Spencer's, and I cut the top off because I'm extra. I thrifted these at my local Goodwill. These were a gift from my mommy, and then these are my mommy's shoes. Most of them are gifts from my godmother. Most of them I also stole from my mom, and this one I just got at Apotheca on, I think, King Street.
Nice. If you have any fashion tips for anybody out there that's maybe wanting to get into fashion and end up being themselves, what do you got?
Wear whatever the you want. No one's going to chase you down and beat you up because you're wearing something that they don't like. Also, if someone's talking about you wearing something they don't like, it's because they don't have it.
I'm loving it. Well, Kiki, thank you again. Continue to be yourself. Continue to rock all the bracelets, all the jewelry. Thank you again. On to the next.
Thanks, Jaden. Those fits were sick. Sophia and Kemi took a trip to a cute little town called Junaluska. They recorded a vlog for us too, so let's check it out.
I have never seen a mural of black people in Boone, and I'll tell you that right now. Hi guys, we're in Junaluska City Park right now. We're looking for people to talk to. That's the mission here, guys.
Yeah, but look at that little mural right there.
Let's see it. I feel like if we can find I don't know where we need to go, because this is where we thought we would come to find people, guys. So maybe if we go into
Closer in?
town?
Yeah.
What?
Hey guys, it's Cammy. I have a feeling that we will find people at the Mennonite church because, according to my research, that is their community center. So, let's go.
We're here. We're coming up on the church. You see over there. So we're gonna see what's up with it because maybe the doors are open. It's kind of crazy. Okay, here's the church. Yeah, for a nice day, not many people out.
They're so mysterious.
It feels so ominous. Yeah, that's a good amount of stuff. Wow.
Okay, so they're definitely active.
Yeah,
but maybe
yeah.
they don't have anybody to run the website.
Yeah, maybe the website's just fighting. Yeah, look. Check that out. Let's find out who these people were. This guy, he's a historian named Chip Thomas. He goes around to Black and I think Hispanic communities and does are on unconventional spaces like this building that we see is a little bit run down here, and put up a picture of these people that are part of the community. The Junaluska Social Club in the 1940s and 50s, this is them in the chocolate club. So David Claiborne, who was the founder of a baseball team, I believe, they were raising money for uniforms and outfits and stuff at this social event. So that's what this is a picture of. So the founder of that team ran the chocolate bar, and I believe is in this picture. Final thoughts. I think that it's amazing and beautiful that they could build a Black community here in Boone. And I wish that we got the chance to talk to some people about their experiences and about their home. I'm still glad that me and Kimmy got to explore this beautiful community and got a chance to see things that we haven't seen before and learn things that we haven't learned before. Hopefully me and Kimmy can come back another day and get a chance to talk to some people so that you can learn and we can learn and we can all be in the know together. Well, hopefully see you in part 2.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Cammy and Sophia. We'll be back in 60. Stay here.
Hello and welcome to this edition of the Appalachian Weekly News. I'm Jenna Dunning.
And I'm Hunter Boston. We have you covered on all things Ashe, Avery, and Watauga County.
Welcome back to BlackAtApp TV. I'm your host, Rhea Autry, and we are so happy to have you here with us today.
Bienvenidos a otro episodio Buenos Días Boone. Yo soy Natalia Guiar.
Y yo soy Denise Casales. Hello and welcome back to another brand new episode of Can't Think Straight.
Hello and welcome to this episode of Connected Cultures.
This is Adam Church, live with the Adam Church Band, RFG, baby.
Hello and welcome to Religion and Life. I'm your host, Ozzy Ostral.
Welcome back to a brand new episode of The A Game.
It's a good moment, you know.
Hi, Pixels.
Oh my god, no.
That doesn't sound good at all.
Welcome back, my fellow insomniacs.
Welcome back. Even though award season is over and Black History Month has passed, we decided to shed some light on some of our favorite Black directors. Let's go to Zach for the story.
How's it going, y'all? I'm Zach with BlackAtApp, and today I'm coming at you with some of my favorite Black directors. First up is Spike Lee. He's a name that comes up a lot, and when you talk about modern greats, his name is usually on the list. With movies that he's directed such as She's Gotta Have It, Do the Right Thing, and Malcolm X, Spike Lee is seen as a really artistic and creative director. My favorites by him are Do the Right Thing and Malcolm X. In Do the Right Thing, Spike Lee actually directs himself as Mookie, which is one of the main characters. It's a movie that has a lot to do with race relations in Brooklyn, and it's got a lot of great and interesting characters. It features other actors like Giancarlo Esposito and Samuel L. Jackson. It's a must-watch for film classics and all movie lovers. Of course, Malcolm X is excellent too, and it's 3 hours long. This movie features Denzel Washington as Malcolm X, who gives an astounding performance. Next up, I'd love to talk about Bill Duke. Bill Duke is really cool because he's an actor and a director. He's acted in loved films like Predator, Menace to Society, and Commando. He's featured in a lot of great action films and always has a really nice presence when he's in them. But outside of his acting, he features in one of my favorite films, Deep Cover. In Deep Cover, Lawrence Fishburne plays an undercover cop who has to sell drugs on the street. Throughout the film, you have a lot of really tense moments, and as it goes on, he starts to realize that he might not really be on the right side. Turns out that his station that he's involved with just might have something to do with what's going on here, and a lot of crime is being pinned on those that aren't to blame. As the movie goes on, tension rises and a lot of action plays out, and Lawrence Fishburne gives an excellent performance alongside another great actor, Jeff Goldblum. I would really recommend checking out Deep Cover if you love intense and action-filled movies. Finally, I'd love to talk about Boots Riley and his film, Sorry to Bother You. This one's really popular and it came out only a few years ago. It features Lakeith Stanfield, who's the main actor, who also featured in Get Out and many other great films. In this movie, Lakeith Stanfield is working to get on his feet, and he gets a new job as a telephone seller. As the story goes on, he progresses higher in the ranks. The way that Boots Riley filmed this is really incredible. The story moves in so many directions that you just wouldn't expect, and it's really interesting to see Lakeith's performance inside of it. The last 20 minutes of this film took me completely by surprise, and for Boots Riley to come up with and write the story like this is just incredible. It's something that you have to see to believe. Lakeith Stanfield's performance and the surrounding performances with him are excellent as well. Sorry to Bother You does a great job of building tension and using comedy relief, and it's paired with an awesome soundtrack and great performances throughout. If you haven't seen any of these films that I mentioned today, or you haven't watched movies by these directors, I would highly recommend you check them out. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks, Zach. I have to add some of those to my watch list. Now guys, we know that classes have been back for a few weeks, but we wanted to quickly reminisce easier times. Here's what the crew did over spring break.
Hi guys, this is Paula, and welcome to my spring break recap. Basically, what I did, I came home, I drove, and I sang in the car, and I actually had a really fun time doing that. I watched some movies with my mom. I started working on a script for a class that I'm actually really excited about. And I bought some books. So I bought The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. I bought Good Material by Dolly Archerton, which I'm currently reading. And hopefully by the time this episode comes out, I will be reading Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins, which I'm really excited about. And I celebrated my birthday early with my family, which was really nice. And then I came back here and came home to an overflowing toilet, which was so fun, and I had to clean, and I tried really hard not to freak out. Anyways, that's what I did, so yeah.
Hello everybody, welcome back to our spring break episode of BlackAtApp. So this spring break I got to spend 5 amazing days in Surf City, soaking up the sun, enjoying the beach. For 3 of those days it was sunny and beautiful and we were taking walks, we were laying out, etc. For 2 of those days it was either downpouring or cloudy, so we stayed inside and opted to play some games instead. I had an amazing time though. Here are my friends spinning, twirling, soaking up the sun as they should, and here's me a little bit more distressed on a cloudy day, still getting my ocean time. You already know the vibes. We went out to some dinners, some lunches. The sunrises and sunsets on the beach are always beautiful, so if you haven't gotten some beach time recently, try to. It literally healed me, I swear. So for the rest of spring break, I just spent some time in Boone, going on walks, spending time with the people I love, and working a ton, going out to dinner, listening to some live music. That was amazing. Quite a bit chillier here, but still beautiful. Here's it snowing my first day back. Hope you had a great break.
Hey everybody, so today I wanted to tell y'all a little bit about my spring break. I went to Curry Beach with a big group of my friends, and we're all going to talk about our favorite moment from the beach trip. My favorite moment, I have to be sentimental since I'm the first person, and just say it was spending time with everybody and celebrating my birthday with all my friends. So next up, here's Eliana for her favorite moment.
Hey guys, my favorite moment had to be when Dylan, Tara, Jay, and I went to the beach in the middle of the night and just listened to the waves, talked about God a little bit, had some giggles, played some music. It was an emotional roller coaster.
Hey everybody, it's Emily. I'm Aiden's girlfriend, and my favorite part of the beach trip was, I think it was the 3rd day we were there. We were out on the beach, everyone was swimming, and then all of a sudden something got a hold of my leg, and it turns out it was a huge shark. And then Aiden, thankfully my lovely boyfriend, you all know him, he wrestled the shark and saved me. And he took my leg out of the shark's mouth and then sewed it back on. So yeah, that was my favorite part. Thank you, Aiden.
Hey everyone, it's Tara. My favorite part, excuse me, would have to be, one night, it was maybe the second night, we were all in bed, very tired, about to go to sleep, having fun. And it's probably 3 in the morning, and all of a sudden, as we all are just go to sleep, everybody started screaming, "Let's go play Uno! Let's go to the beach!" And then we all get up and play Uno, and it was very fun. But yeah, here's James.
What up, party people? J-Dot, also known as the original Bulbadex here. My favorite part was playing volleyball on the beach with strangers, and when Aiden asked the guy to join us with the metal detectors.
Hey, it's Turner. My favorite part was probably putt-putt, just because everyone had a good time and it was a close match between everyone, and that was spring break.
All the time we have for today. We'll catch you up next time. I've been your host, Nick Fluid. Stay safe and have a wonderful week.